Whether it's being mixed into a warm winter drink, baked into a gooey cake, or hardened into a crunchy chocolate bar, today's topic is sure to be a treat. Today, learning is going to be delicious. We're biting into the sweet, rich, and fascinating world of chocolate. Whether you're a chocoholic or just someone who enjoys an occasional treat, there's so much to discover about this beloved dessert. Let's learn all about chocolate. Chocolate has a history as rich as its flavor. It all starts with the cacao tree. These trees are native to the tropical regions of Central and South America. The ancient Mayan and Aztec civilizations were among the first to use cacao, but it wasn't the sweet treat we know today. Instead, they ground the cacao beans into a bitter paste and mixed it with water, chili, and spices to create a frothy drink. This was believed to have divine and energizing properties. I would love to try this piece of history. I have tried spicy chocolate bars before, and they are quite good. Would you try a spicy, bitter version of chocolate? Let me know in the comments. Chocolate is commonly known as cocoa from the cacao plant. However, it has many other names. Theobroma Cacao is the scientific name for the cocoa tree, which translates to food of the gods in Greek, a fitting name for the plant that gives us chocolate. It was named in 1753 by the renowned Swedish botanist Carl Linnaeus. The name reflects the high regard ancient cultures had for the cacao tree and its beans, which were seen as a divine gift. Linnaeus chose this name to highlight the tree's importance, as cacao had long been valued for its unique properties and the role in rituals, trade, and sustenance. The name continues to emphasize its cherished status throughout history. Ancient people had different names for chocolate, depending on their culture and language. The Aztecs called it xocolatl, which translates to bitter water, in their Nahuatl language. This name referred to their preparation of cacao as a frothy, unsweetened drink. The Maya referred to chocolate as cacao and considered it sacred, often using it in ceremonies and as offerings to the gods. These names highlight the cultural and spiritual importance chocolate held for ancient civilizations. Chocolate made its way to Europe in the 16th century thanks to Spanish explorers like Hernán Cortés. Once sugar was added, it quickly became a favorite among European royalty. By the 17th century, chocolate houses, similar to modern coffee shops, became popular in cities like London and Paris. Back then, only the wealthy could afford chocolate. While there are still people around the world who cannot afford chocolate, it has become more accessible and more affordable. However, one of the ways that the price of chocolate has been lowered is through exploitation of humans and natural resources. Fairtrade Chocolate is a movement aimed at creating a more equitable and sustainable cocoa industry by ensuring that farmers and workers receive fair wages and improved working conditions. Many cocoa farmers in regions like West Africa face challenges such as poverty, exploitative practices, and child labor. By purchasing fair trade chocolate, consumers support ethical sourcing practices that prioritize transparency, environmental sustainability, and community development. Fair trade certification also encourages sustainable farming techniques that protect biodiversity and reduce deforestation. While fair trade chocolate may cost slightly more, it empowers farmers by giving them access to fair prices and resources to invest in their communities and livelihoods. Choosing fair trade chocolate is a small but impactful way to promote ethical consumerism and support a more just global chocolate supply chain. Let's take a look at how chocolate goes from bean to bar. Turning cacao beans into the scrumptious chocolate we all love is a complicated process. First, the beans are harvested from the cacao pods. Each pod contains about 30 to 50 beans. Once they open the pods, the process of fermentation begins. The beans spend 5 to 8 days in fermentation boxes at a temperature of 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 45 degrees Celsius. These boxes are shaken every few days to make sure the beans ferment evenly. Then they are dried under the sun. The beans are then shipped to the factory. Different factories have different recipes and ways of using the beans, but most of them follow some similar steps. They usually sort through the cacao beans to get rid of any twigs, rocks, or moldy beans. Then they roast them. The exact temperature for roasting depends on the factory and what kind of chocolate they want to make. After roasting, they do something called winnowing. This is when they take the shells off the beans to get the cacao nibs. The nibs are what we want to eat. Next, they extract the cocoa butter from the cacao beans by grinding it. Cocoa butter is the fatty part of the cacao bean and gives chocolate its smooth and creamy texture. This cocoa butter is the key ingredient in white chocolate. They keep grinding to create a cocoa paste. The longer they grind, the smoother the paste becomes. They may grind the nibs for several days to get an extra smooth paste. They may also add other ingredients during this stage, like sugar, milk, powder, cocoa butter, or even vanilla. Then they let the chocolate sit, sometimes for many weeks, so that the flavor gets stronger. If they want to make a chocolate bar, they will need to do a few more steps. They need to temper the chocolate. This is when they change the temperature up and down. This affects the crystallization of the chocolate and is what gives chocolate bars their snap. The last step is to mold the chocolate into the shape that they want and to wrap it up. It's now ready to deliver to candy stores around the world. Now that we know how chocolate is made, let's talk about the different types and their uses. Dark chocolate is perfect for baking and is packed with antioxidants. Milk chocolate is a classic choice for candy bars and desserts. White chocolate is less popular to eat on its own. However, it is amazing for decorating and adding sweetness to treats. Chocolate is incredibly versatile. It's used in cakes, cookies, candies, and even savory dishes like mole sauce. And let's not forget about hot chocolate, one of the coziest drinks for winter. Chocolate is loved all over the world, but every country has its unique way of enjoying it. In Belgium, you'll find some of the finest chocolate pralines. Switzerland is famous for its creamy milk chocolate, while Mexico celebrates its ancient chocolate heritage with traditional drinks and mole sauce. In Japan, you'll find flavors like matcha and sake-infused chocolate. And let's not forget about the USA, home to iconic brands like Hershey's and Reese's. Chocolate sales play a significant role in the global economy, driving revenue across multiple industries from agriculture to retail. The chocolate industry generates billions of dollars annually, with major peaks in sales around holidays such as Valentine's Day, Easter, Halloween, and Christmas, when consumers purchase chocolate in large quantities as gifts or treats. These seasonal spikes contribute to the economic success of both small businesses and multinational corporations. The production of chocolate begins with cacao farming, which is a livelihood for millions of farmers in countries like Ivory Coast, Ghana, and Indonesia. The trade and export of cacao beans provides crucial income for these regions, though issues like fair wages and sustainable farming practices remain important challenges within the supply chain. Beyond agriculture, the manufacturing, packaging, and marketing of chocolate creates numerous jobs worldwide. In retail, chocolate products account for a large portion of sales in grocery stores, specialty shops, and online platforms, reflecting their enduring popularity. Additionally, the luxury chocolate market has seen significant growth as consumers seek high-quality, ethically sourced options, further diversifying the industry's economic impact. The chocolate industry's influence extends even further into tourism, with chocolate-themed festivals, factory tours, and tastings attracting visitors and boosting local economies. While the industry contributes significantly to global economic activity, it also highlights the importance of addressing environmental concerns such as deforestation and carbon emissions, as well as promoting ethical labor practices to ensure the sustainable future for all stakeholders. The largest chocolate companies in the world dominate the global market, producing iconic treats enjoyed by millions. Mars Incorporated is an American company and is known for favorites like Snickers, M&M's, and Milky Way, while Nestlé is a Swiss giant that offers popular chocolate brands like the Kit Kat, Oreo, and Toll House. Another Swiss company, Lindt and Sprüngli, is famous for its premium truffles in Lindor chocolate balls. The Hershey company, based in the United States, is a household name with classics like Hershey's bars, Reese's, and Kisses. Ferrero Group, an Italian company, is behind beloved names like Nutella, Ferrero Rocher, and Kinder. Mondelez International, known for Toblerone and Cadbury, has a strong presence in Europe and beyond. These companies work to ensure that their products remain staples in households worldwide. Good news for chocolate lovers. When eaten in moderation, chocolate can actually be good for you. Dark chocolate in particular is rich in antioxidants that support heart health and brain function. It's also known to boost your mood by increasing endorphins and serotonin levels. Of course, moderation is key. While chocolate can have benefits, too much of it, especially if it's high in sugar, can outweigh the positives. While chocolate is a beloved treat, it does have some potential negative effects, particularly when consumed in excess. Many chocolate products are high in sugar and saturated fat, which can contribute to weight gain, obesity, and related health problems like diabetes and heart disease if overindulged. The added sugars can also lead to tooth decay and cavities over time. Additionally, chocolate can trigger migraines migraines in certain people who are prone to headaches. Chocolate contains a small amount of caffeine, which contributes to its ability to provide a mild energy boost and enhance alertness. The caffeine content in chocolate varies depending on the type, with dark chocolate typically containing more caffeine than milk chocolate due to its higher cocoa content. On average, a 1-ounce piece of dark chocolate may have around 20 milligrams of caffeine, while milk chocolate is closer to 5 to 10 milligrams. While these levels are much lower than those found in coffee or energy drinks, they still have a noticeable effect, particularly in individuals who are sensitive to caffeine. And now it's time for some fun facts. But before we do, I would like to take this time to thank you so much for watching this video. Supporting my small channel means so much to me and it really helps me grow. Please take a moment to take a chocolatey bite out of that like button and comment letting me know your favorite type of chocolate. Now, it's time for some fun facts. Did you know that it takes 400 cocoa beans to make 1 pound of chocolate? The largest chocolate bar ever made weighed over 12,000 pounds. The cacao tree can live for over 100 years, but it only produces beans for about 25 of those years. Chocolate was once used as currency by the ancient Aztecs. So there you have it, a sweet journey through the world of chocolate. From its ancient origins to the chocolate bars we love today, it's clear that chocolate has a special place in our hearts and history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for more fun and educational content. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite kind of chocolate. Parents and teachers, if you're looking for a sweet unit on chocolate, click the link in the description for a unit your kids will devour with joy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to get messy and make lots of mistakes today. Bye!